Chapter 1. The Emperor and His Garden. Long, long ago, in China, there lived a great emperor. He was very rich and very powerful. All the people in his country listened to him. The emperor lived in a wonderful palace. The palace was made of white porcelain. It was very beautiful, but also very fragile. People were afraid to touch it. Behind the palace, there was a very large garden. The garden had colorful flowers and tall green trees. Small silver bells hung on the flowers. When the wind blew, the bells made a soft sound. The garden was so big that even the gardener did not know where it ended. After the garden, there was a forest, and after the forest, there was a deep blue sea. In that forest lived a nightingale. She was a small gray bird. She did not look special, but when she sang, her voice was very beautiful. At night, fishermen worked near the sea. When they heard the nightingale sing, they stopped. They listened quietly and smiled. "Oh, how beautiful!" they said. Chapter 2. The Emperor Hears About the Nightingale. People from many countries came to visit China. They saw the palace and the garden. They liked them very much. But when they heard the nightingale sing, they said, "This bird is the most beautiful thing in China." When they went home, they wrote books about China. They wrote about the palace. They wrote about the garden. But most of all, they wrote about the nightingale. One day, the emperor read one of these books. He nodded his head and smiled. Then he read one sentence again and again. "The nightingale is the best of all." The emperor was surprised. "What is this nightingale?" he asked. "How can such a bird live in my garden and I do not know her?" "I want to hear this bird," said the emperor. "She must sing for me tonight." Chapter 3. The Search for the Bird. The emperor's servants ran through the palace. They went up the stairs. They went down the stairs. They asked many people, but no one knew the nightingale. At last they met a poor little kitchen girl. She was carrying food. "Oh yes," said the girl, "I know the nightingale. She sings near the sea every evening. Her song makes me feel happy and sad at the same time." The girl led them to the forest. They walked quietly. Suddenly, a sweet song filled the air. It was soft and warm. It was full of love. "There she is," said the girl. The nightingale sat on a branch and sang. Chapter 4. The Nightingale at the Palace. The emperor invited the nightingale to his palace. That evening, the palace was full of light. Golden lamps shone everywhere. The nightingale sat near the emperor. He looked at her and smiled. She began to sing. Her song was so beautiful that the emperor cried. Tears ran down his face. Everyone was quiet. Everyone listened. "This song touches my heart," said the emperor. "You may stay in my palace." The nightingale stayed, but she missed the forest. She loved the green trees and the open sky.
Chapter 5. The Mechanical Nightingale. One day, the emperor received a gift. It was a mechanical nightingale. The bird was made of gold and jewels. It shone like the sun. When someone turned a key, it sang. The emperor loved the new bird. He listened to it again and again. The real nightingale flew away. She returned to the forest. After some time, the mechanical bird stopped. It was broken. It could not sing anymore. Chapter 6. The Emperor is saved. Many years later, the emperor became very sick. He lay in his bed, weak and pale. The mechanical bird was silent. One night, a soft song came through the window. It was the real nightingale. She sang with kindness and love. Her song gave the emperor hope and peace. The emperor felt stronger. His heart became warm again. "Thank you," he whispered. The nightingale said, "I will come when you need me." She flew back into the night. The emperor slept peacefully. The emperor opened his eyes in the morning. The sun was shining into the room. He felt warm and strong again. He looked around and smiled. "The nightingale saved my life," he said softly. The little bird sat near the window. She sang a gentle morning song. "Stay with me forever," said the emperor. "I will give you gold and a golden cage." The nightingale shook her head. "I thank you, dear emperor," she said kindly. "But I cannot live in a cage. I sing best in the forest, among trees and flowers," she said. "I want to be free." The emperor thought for a moment. Then he nodded. "You are right," he said. "True beauty must be free. Come and sing for me when you wish," he said. "That will be my greatest gift." The nightingale smiled. She flew into the blue sky. From that day on, the emperor listened more. He listened to people. He listened to nature. And sometimes, in the quiet evening, a sweet song came from the window. The emperor smiled, and his heart was at peace.